Listen, if you're trying to build a scalable growth engine for your agency or small business, whether you're in the US, the UK, or Australia, you really need to pay close attention right now. The digital landscape is shifting rapidly right beneath our feet. And honestly, the marketing tactics that worked like a charm just a few years ago, they are showing some serious cracks. So today, we're diving into this explainer to break down exactly how successful businesses are adapting to generate consistent, high-quality opportunities month after month. Because whether you run a marketing agency, a local service company, or a medical practice, understanding these shifts is no longer optional. It is literally about survival. So, are referrals no longer enough? If you're suddenly feeling the pinch of word-of-mouth leads drying up, let me tell you, you are absolutely not alone. Pretty much every successful business eventually hits this exact wall. You start out doing great work, your clients tell their friends, and you grow organically. It's great, but eventually that referral network just maxes out. To attract new clients consistently and actually achieve steady growth, you have to create your own opportunities. You can't just sit back, cross your fingers, and wait for the phone to ring based on someone else's recommendation. You need a proactive strategy that actively brings the right businesses to you, the ones who genuinely need your services and are ready to invest right now. And that brings us to a pretty harsh truth we have to face as we look toward 2026. A static website alone is just no longer enough. I mean, think about it. It used to be that just throwing up a basic digital brochure put you miles out of the competition, but not anymore. The market is completely hyper-competitive. A website alone simply will not generate the steady opportunities you need to appear in traditional Google search, these crazy new AI-powered search tools, and local search results. You need a highly deliberate multi-channel strategy. To completely overhaul your strategy, we are walking through a literal 5-step checklist today. We'll cover moving beyond word of mouth, building your SEO foundation, creating content that solves real problems, connecting through LinkedIn and email, and finally, measuring and tracking your results. Let's get right into it. Step 1, moving beyond word of mouth in the 2026 landscape. Basically, relying on just a single marketing channel today is a total recipe for failure in these competitive local markets. The most successful businesses have realized they have to reach potential clients at multiple, totally different stages of the buying journey. The modern solution here is a perfectly balanced growth engine. We're talking 4 essential pillars, perfectly divided at 25% each. You've got SEO to get found, valuable content to build trust, LinkedIn to make direct connections, and email to nurture those relationships over time. By balancing these 4 areas, you ensure you're reaching prospects whether they are just casually starting to research a problem or they've got their wallets out and are actively looking to hire someone today. You aren't putting all your eggs in one basket. You're building a resilient, self-sustaining ecosystem. Step 2, building your SEO foundation to be fast, mobile, and optimized. Look, just like a house needs a solid base, your business needs a highly structured, lightning-fast, and mobile-friendly website as its absolute foundation. It is often the very first impression potential clients have of you, and if it's slow or confusing on their phone, you've lost them before they even read a single word. And here is the fascinating dual necessity of 2026. You literally have to win over 2 totally different masters now. Search engines still reward sites that provide useful, keyword-focused information. Think traditional Google Maps. But simultaneously, new AI-powered search experiences are taking over. People are getting conversational answers and featured snippets right at the top of their screen. So you aren't just optimizing for traditional keywords anymore. You have to optimize so that AI can easily pull facts from your site to directly answer a user's question. It's a massive, massive shift in how discovery works. So how do you do it? You need extreme consistency across this exact 2026 SEO checklist. You need relevant keywords optimized on every page, completely original content, top-tier speed and mobile performance, a fully dialed-in Google business profile, descriptive tags, strong internal links, and local citations. And the best part? The materials we're reviewing emphasize that you do not need a massive corporate budget to pull this off. What you need is consistency. Ticking these boxes week after week proves to search algorithms that you're a reliable, authoritative source. Now, within that broader strategy, local SEO is basically your absolute secret weapon. It specifically targets nearby customers who have immediate buying intent. Think about it. People typing in long-tail searches like local electrician or best plumber near me. They aren't just casually browsing for fun. They have an immediate problem, and they are ready to buy. Optimizing for these location-based keywords and hoarding great customer reviews means you'll pop up right at the top exactly when they need you most. Moving right along to step 3, content that solves problems and builds trust. Okay, so now they can find you thanks to that SEO foundation, right? But we have to fuel this engine by building deep trust through content that actually helps them. People search for answers way before they ever pick up a phone to call you. You do this by creating incredibly valuable content formats. I'm talking educational blogs that answer common FAQs, in-depth case studies, practical service guides, engaging videos, and downloadable resources. By doing this, you're literally demonstrating your expertise in answering their burning questions before they even reach out. It is insanely cost-effective. When you build content around the exact specific problems your business solves, it just sits there working for you 24/7, attracting visitors long after you hit publish. Plus, it drastically increases your chances of showing up in those AI-generated answers we talked about earlier. Step 4, connecting through LinkedIn and email, or as I like to call it, going on the offensive. Because once your foundation is set and that awesome content is published, we're done playing defense. It is time to shift from passive attraction to active, targeted outreach. This creates an absolute powerhouse 1-2 punch. Steps 1 and 2 happen on LinkedIn, which is arguably the single best platform right now for connecting directly with decision makers. But remember, we are not spamming people here. You're connecting, commenting on their industry discussions, and building genuine relationships. Then, you smoothly transition to step 3, sending practical advice via email. You keep your business top of mind by sliding into their inbox with real value, industry updates, and success stories. You nurture that relationship so that when they finally hit step 4 and are ready to convert, it's a total no-brainer. You're the only logical choice. Finally, step 5, measuring and tracking results. This is your optimization engine. You absolutely cannot just set all this up, walk away, and hope for the best. Successful lead generation requires active monitoring to ensure you're actually getting that steady month-after-month growth. You have to know exactly what to track and why it matters. You should be obsessing over website traffic, keyword rankings, and actual conversions like form fills or calls. Why? Because you have to identify which of your marketing channels are actually successful. Monitoring this lets you see your real local visibility and measure actual business growth. By reviewing this data every few months, you can make these tiny, calculated tweaks that compound into massive long-term results. It completely 100% removes the guesswork from your marketing budget. Now, if executing this entire blueprint sounds a little overwhelming, don't worry. The source materials point out that you really don't have to do it alone. Professional solutions like Intramind Solution and Creative Web Guys exist specifically to help agencies and small businesses implement these exact strategies. Whether you need someone to overhaul your website speed, dial in your local SEO, or craft a killer content marketing plan, there are pros out there ready to help you generate quality leads and grow with total confidence. I want to leave you with this final, crucial thought. We've just mapped out the exact SEO checklist, the content strategies, and the outreach methods required to survive and truly thrive into 2026. You know for a fact that just crossing your fingers for referrals isn't going to cut it anymore. So, looking at your own business right now, you have the blueprint, but are you ready to build sustainable growth? What is your very first step going to be tomorrow morning to start building your own ultimate growth engine?